Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. The last video I uploaded was a bit of a health update with my Bell's palsy, and I thought I would do a follow-up update because it has been almost 7 weeks since my last diagnosis with this. So yeah, I thought we'd have a chat about it. Anyways, I haven't spoken to you guys in almost 2 months, so I have some notes. I have been actually keeping a pretty good update on my Instagram stories about my Bell's palsy recovery. I have a whole highlights tab about it, so if you do want to chuck me a follow on Instagram, it's at Natural Simple Life. There are heaps of updates that go a lot more in depth than what I'm going to go in this video, but for now let's just give you a bit of an update. Obviously I'm feeling a lot better, if you can't tell already, since my last video. I have had a lot of improvement, but maybe not as much as I had hoped. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Let's start with the last thing I left you with, which was acupuncture. So last time we spoke, I said that I had an appointment with acupuncture the following week after I uploaded my last video, and I don't know if the improvements I had following the acupuncture was due to the acupuncture or just a coincidence or what have you. I'm going to believe that it was due to the acupuncture, but you make up your own mind. And less than 24 hours after I had the acupuncture done, I had a lot of pain behind my ear here, if you remember, and just along the nerve line, and I had this ringing in my ear. And after the acupuncture, literally less than 24 hours after the acupuncture, all the pain was gone, and I haven't had any pain at all since. So I'm so grateful for that. Again, I don't know if it was due to the acupuncture or just a coincidence, but I don't know. I don't really believe in coincidences, so I think it was due to the acupuncture, but you do you. But yeah, that's amazing. Obviously, I feel like I would be feeling a lot worse and a lot more miserable if I was constantly still in pain, and thank goodness I am not. The other thing that was really bothering me last time I made a video, I was really fatigued all of the time. I couldn't get through more than 5 hours at work, and when I did work 5 hours, that last hour and even the last 2 hours was a real struggle for me to get through. Yeah, that has changed completely. I am now working up to 9-hour shifts. It doesn't bother me at all. I am still tired a lot, but nothing like that. Like, I'm not fatigued. I just like to sleep in a little. Maybe that's not a symptom. Maybe that's just me being lazy. But I am still a bit tired, mainly because I still struggle with sleeping, seeing as this eye still doesn't close. It keeps me up a lot at night, and it does make it hard for me to fall asleep. But yeah, the fatigue is also gone, and that also disappeared a couple of days after I had acupuncture. And when I went and had the acupuncturist did say she was putting needles in to give me energy, and I do think that that helped. I also, a week after the acupuncture appointment, I found a neurologist, and I have an appointment with him in the end of January. Now that's the earliest appointment I could get, and every other neurologist that I called actually had like a 6-month waiting list, which to me is crazy, but I can understand why. So I do have an appointment with the neurologist in the end of January. Even if this is cleared up by then, I will still go because I am concerned, because this has come back 3 times. I would just like to know the cause of it. I don't know if he could actually give me those answers, but I thought I would give it a go anyways. And it would be nice just to maybe get some scans on my brain and just make sure nothing's wrong. I don't think there is. I feel like I'm pretty in tune with my body, and I feel really healthy at the moment, other than just this face not working. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes, and I'll give you an update after that appointment, but we'll have to see. I also, about 4 weeks ago, yeah, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, I went back to my doctor and asked for a blood test, mainly because I was having a lot of pain in my joints, and I started to think that possibly this could be an autoimmune disorder that just keeps flaring up, like that's why it would be reoccurring. So I did have a blood test to test for inflammation markers to make sure I didn't have any autoimmune disorders that just hadn't been diagnosed, and thankfully that blood test came back normal. if you have a look at my Instagram stories, I did upload one straight after I got the results, and I was kind of disappointed by it, which sounds funny because no one wants to have an autoimmune disorder, I'm sure, but I just felt like if I had got a negative answer to that blood test, then maybe it would have made sense to why this keeps happening. And unfortunately, I came back perfectly healthy, which means I still don't have answers to why this has happened 3 times. But of course, I'm grateful to be healthy. It's just one of those things where it's a little bittersweet. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the update, to be honest. Other than that, my life has gone pretty much back to normal. I'm back at work. I'm studying a lot better. I am just living my life how I was living it before, but just having to do those usual things. Like, I do still have to tape my eyes shut at night. I'm still using eye drops, still using a eye gel overnight. Other than that, it's pretty normal. So the progress that I've noticed the most, actually, sorry if I keep looking down, I've got some notes here. So just to give you a short summary of all the progress I have made, I have a lot more eyelid movement. When I try and blink, it does try to blink, and I can see that when I'm not thinking about it. When I'm thinking about it, it doesn't really. And my actual eyeball movement's a lot less erratic. And I've noticed that there's slight movement in this eyebrow. So if I try to raise both eyebrows, just have a look. It does move a little. That feels so funny to do, but it does move a little. And I'm hoping that's a little bit of progress there. Of course, like I said, I've got no pain and discomfort anymore. So I don't have this ringing in the ear anymore. I don't have any pain behind my ear. I don't have any pain along the nerve line. I've got no pain whatsoever. My fatigue is gone. I'm just, you know, generally tired, but it's not like fatigue, which is amazing. And also my taste has returned to normal. I don't know if you remember in the last video I put up, half my tongue was actually like, just I couldn't taste anything and everything just tasted bland. That has gone back to normal, thank God, because if you don't know, I am a foodie, a big foodie, and not being able to eat things and enjoy them sucked. But yeah, that's kind of the health update. I will keep you guys posted with anything else, but yeah, that's the progress that's been made so far. Hopefully it's going to keep progressing. I'm not gonna lie, mental health wise, it's been a bit of a struggle. I think I have been coping with it really well. Some days are obviously worse than other days. Some days I get really down on myself about the lack of progress that's been made, or how I feel about my appearance, or yeah, just that sort of stuff. But I think I'm really good at getting myself back in check and just realizing that like this is okay and it's going to go away, and I should be grateful that this illness is temporary. There's so many people out there that have permanent illnesses or life-threatening illnesses. Like, this is nothing in comparison, so I should be grateful that I am healthy in every other aspect of my life, thank goodness. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at right now. I do hope to upload more videos, but I have been a bit hesitant because of what's going on, but we will have to see. So hopefully I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and following my journey. Like I said, if you want better, more detailed, more in real life updates, chuck me a follow on Instagram. I post on my stories every single day. So my Instagram is @NaturalSimpleLife, and yeah, chuck me a follow, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!